Hi friends, it's Renee Michlewitz here on the Homesteading Group, and I just wanted to visit with you a little bit. I posted a while back that I was starting a garden tea garden guild, and I was going to give you the steps for how I did that. And I've taken pictures all along the way, so I'm going to post the pictures with this video so that you can see the steps to creating a guild that my son Jamin taught me. And I'm going to turn the video around here for a minute so that you can see what my guild looks like right now. So this is the guild. There's a little tree right here. This is a Fuji apple tree, and it looks kind of short right now because the deer ate it last year, but it's coming back and it's doing pretty good. And we have some mums around this guild and some peppermint around the guild and spearmint. This one is in the process of being redone, so I'm not finished with this guild. It's just kind of a mess right now. But this is the new guild. This is the goji berries that I shared with you a while back that I thought were dead, and then I just felt inspired to plant them anyway, and I did, and they came back and they're just doing great. But this guild is connected to the cut flower guild that I'm creating here, that where we had our lilies, and of course everything is done blooming now, and over here is where we have the big guild that I share a lot about. But I wanted to create something here that can continue on, and this can become a tea guild. So I'm going to be having lots of different types of herbs in here, and flowers and other things that have to do with healing types of teas. And it's a fairly large guild, and we just barely finished it. My daughter came last week and helped me put the rest of the wood chips on. But I wanted to let you know that the process of this to build a guild is to first you put down the cardboard, which I just got at my regular Smith's grocery store. They just saved some for me. Oftentimes they'll do that if you ask. And I just got that, and I laid it down, and I put it around the gojis, and just tried to cover up everything that was any kind of grass or dandelions or anything that might already be growing there. And then after that, you wet it down really good, and then you put the compost down. And then after the compost, you wet that down, and then you put the wood chips, and the wood chips is called mulch. And this guild is just going to sit here all winter long, and I'm just going to let it rest and just kind of work on the soil on its own until spring, and then I will plant more in here in the spring, and I will also plant more over here in the cut garden area. This was kind of an experiment to see how the garden would do in the shade, and I actually just barely got, that's a blueberry plant in the back, and we just barely got 3 little blueberries on it, so that was kind of exciting. And we have some spearmint and peppermint that's growing over here in pots that I'm getting ready to plant in a different guild. I don't know if I'll plant them before winter comes or not, but anyway, I wanted to just let you know that making a guild is easy. It is not hard. It's simple. I guess I shouldn't say easy because it does take work. It does take physical effort, but it is a simple process. It's just doing it, and I have a lot of people that have told me, that they don't know where to begin. So I just wanted to encourage you guys, you just begin where you're at. Pick a spot in your yard that you want to grow something and begin preparing. Now that it's going into fall and winter, you probably won't be planting that much. Maybe you can plant some root crops or things, but even if you're not going to plant anything this year, just pick a spot and put your cardboard down, and then put your compost down and put your mulch down. You don't have to weed, you don't have to till, you don't have to do anything. Just put the cardboard on top of everything else that's there. It doesn't matter what weeds are there. It doesn't matter if there's stickers. It doesn't matter if there's plants. It doesn't matter, like whatever it is. If it's something you don't want, then just cover it up with the wood chip or with the cardboard and just start. The moment you start, things are going to start taking place in the ground, and the compost and the mulch will just make everything so rich and yummy. And then next spring, when you go to dig down through, you'll find out that most of the cardboard has broken down, and you have this rich, lush, dark, deep color of dirt, and it's just beautiful. And then you can plant in it. And so I loved doing that with my cut garden guild, because I didn't have to use an auger like I did with my herb and fruit guild, trying to get down through the you know, I had to move around the wood chips, and I had to dig down into the cardboard and dig past the cardboard to get into the ground, because you have to plant in the real soil, not in the compost and not in the mulch. And so I had to use an auger at first on that one, because we planted the guild first. In my guilds in the front yard, I planted the plants first and then did all of the work around it with the cardboard and the mulch and the compost and everything. So there's different ways to do it, but I want to just encourage you, because it's really simple. It's just a matter of starting, and I want you all to feel free to call me anytime. Jamin and Rizzy are traveling. They don't always have good reception, and so they're not always able to post or answer phone calls right now. They will be eventually in another place where they'll have better reception, but right now they don't. And so, but I'll share with you what I know, and then if there's a question I don't know, we can always ask Jamin and get the answer later. But I would love to encourage you all to just get started. Just try it and see what happens. Even if you're not planting, get ready and get prepared for next year. In a lot of the places that I am just starting things, in fact, I'll walk over here and I'll show you. This is my area where I have fruit trees. This is a Gala fruit tree right here. No, I'm sorry, it's a Fuji, and this one is a Honeycrisp. And you know, I just created small guilds around them. I don't have anything planted in it yet, but eventually there will be other plants around it. These over here, I just barely planted these. They need water desperately today. I'm going to be watering them. But these are the elderberries that I just planted. I'll post a picture later of the compost and the mulch that I put around them. I'm going to be doing that later on, probably today, because they look so sad. I hoped to do it yesterday, but I didn't get to it. So I got to give them some water right now and give them a little drink. But those are the two elderberries that I planted. And on the curb, this is just the curb by my house, you know, just the strip. And I'm eventually going to cover this whole thing with plants. It doesn't bother me.